Welcome back to day 5. Today we're going to, yet again, another old town. So I'll have to do a video when I get back, ranking them from best to worst. But let's see what today's is like. Again, it is absolutely roasting. It's probably pushing up to 30 degrees. But let's get going. So we've made it to the city of Enna, and it is absolutely boiling hot. So we're gonna have a walk around here and see what there is to see. I think there's a cathedral and a castle, so it should be pretty interesting. That's quite a nice building. With a bell at the top. That's an impressive building. A church, I believe. Honestly, it's been quite a lot of churches and old towns this holiday. Tomorrow we are going to a beach though, so at least there'll be a bit of a change tomorrow. Either way, it's all still pretty impressive. That's pretty cool. That were a nice church in there. I didn't really want to say too much though, because people were trying to pray. That's a loud ramp. But yeah, quite nice. I'm actually so fed up of just saying quite nice. It's just, I've run out of words to say, I'm just saying the same thing. But yeah, a decent church. There is the City Hall. I learnt that yesterday, Municipio. Probably a bad pronunciation, but that is City Hall. Honestly, I cannot believe the amount of churches. Plenty of different types of churches, but just so many churches. I dread to think how many there is on the whole of Sicily, because each town we go in, there's 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. No prizes for guessing what this is. It is another church. Can't believe how many there is. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe some sort of police station or some sort of government or council building, I believe. Here we go again, only 2 minutes later, and yet again another church. Honestly, I can't believe how many churches there are. It is just out of this world how many there are. It's just unbelievable. Oh, that's a lovely view, looking through the archway out there. I think this town is about 3,000 feet up. That's a lovely cathedral. Probably the most impressive out of the churches and cathedrals we've seen in this town. Honestly, there's a cathedral here, and literally just there is another church. I know a cathedral and a church are slightly different, but it's on just round that corner, literally just there. There's another church. Like, you can't walk more than 2 minutes without seeing a church. It's quite unbelievable. This is inside the cathedral. And this is probably the most impressive interior we've seen. Very intricate stone carvings. A wooden roof as well, which is interesting. Lovely chandeliers, and look at that light with all the different candles on. Look at that. So many different stone and rock carvings here. Absolutely beautiful. Probably can't see that because it's pretty dark, but pretty interesting. That is such a high roof. Are they ladders? I'd not fancy going up one of those ladders. Oh my god, that makes me feel sick just looking at that. That is such a bendy ladder, that is horrible. I would not go up that for £1,000,000. That's ridiculous. That's the longest ladder ever. Yes, that were a really impressive cathedral. Definitely one of the best historic buildings we've been in. Very pleasant, just strolling through these Sicilian streets. So historic, just old archways, nice cobbled streets, lovely polka dot bed sheets. I kind of like this, just everyone hanging out the washing. It's just quite nice, and like having nice plants hanging down. Lovely bit of washing. I could probably reach up and grab these sheets if I want. Not that I'm gonna, because I'm not immature. Maybe 5, 6 years ago I would have done. I've never seen such good pegging. You have to be pretty confident in your pegging abilities. Look at that up there. Lovely. All the flowers. Absolutely beautiful with all the plants. Look at them plants down there, really purple. And it's just so nice and quiet, and just a lot more of a relaxed atmosphere compared to if you walk down most streets in cities, because this is a city. If you walk down most city streets just outside the main centre in the UK, for example, you just don't get this kind of relaxed atmosphere. But we found another church. There is just so many. I can't believe it. So over there you've got the co-op, or the inn coop. And then over there you've got the inn coop as well. Not sure why you need two opposite each other, but if it works, I guess. Who am I to judge? But there is the castle. We'll just have to see if it's open or not. So if you can't already tell, this castle is most definitely closed for repairs. I'm sure it would be nice to go in. Unfortunately, it is closed, and you can't really do a lot about that. Either way, still a pretty cool castle in a pretty nice location. So as you can see, they are doing some kind of improvements, so I'm sure in a few months, few years, maybe not a few years, it's only the UK that takes so long to do stuff, but then you'll be able to come and walk around and explore it all, but unfortunately not for us. That looks like an interesting town or village over there. There's just so many little interesting historic towns, like dotted about everywhere, up on hills, down on floors, on the hillside. There's just so many old towns to explore. If you're into that stuff, then Sicily, or definitely this part of Sicily, is the place to be. Here we go, now we've got a view of into the town of Enna, or city of Enna, and looking over to that beautiful village over there. You can see, looking back up to the castle now, it would have been good to be able to walk around it, walk along to the end of it, but still get pretty nice views just looking from up here. So back to this building, right underneath it, so it's not the best view, but town hall or police station, something like that. Here we go. So I've got a pizza with chips on, and then that's what everyone else has got, but it is quite hot, so I'm just letting it cool for a minute. So I've got an ice cream again. Of course it's chocolate, because I'm just a chocolate addict. I've already had a bit and it's definitely not disappointing, so I'm going to enjoy the rest of this in the sun. And here is another really small church, but we're going to go see this tower, which we might go up. We'll see what it looks like. Right, so we're heading up now to this tower. Tell you what, when it's this hot, it can be difficult to walk up nice easy steps like this. Here we go, we're at the tower. It was €3 each, so it's not that expensive. Hopefully we'll get some pretty smashing views from the top. A few little sculptures dotted about around the perimeter of the grounds. Well, let's go inside and see what's in here. This is a bit of an interesting floor. I don't want to drop anything under it, like my phone. But pretty nice roof, if I do say so myself. But then we're going to head up these stairs in this corner. Look a bit tight. All the way up to the top, so off we go, I guess, guys. I'm hoping we don't meet anyone coming the other way. It could be a bit tight. Oh, are we here already? Or are we just at a floor? Oh, that's just a large window. Just a large window. Ooh, legs are starting to burn a bit now. Whoa, I'm getting a bit dizzy going around in circles here. Here we go. Oh, this is not the top, but another room with a high roof, which means we've probably got just as much as we did there to go. A little sneak peek at the view there, but we're going to be able to see it all from the top, hopefully. Off we go, up the stairs again, which it probably is going to be as far as I came before. I reckon we're like halfway up. Oh, I heard a noise up here, so there could be someone up here. Little feathers keep dropping down. Oh my god, there's a bird in here. Oh, there's birds in here. Absolutely pooed myself. We'll put the big man in front, scare the pigeons away. I just don't want to get hit in the head by a pigeon and fall upstairs. Is this the top? Yeah. Oh. Alright, the pigeons escaped, we're alright. Bit of a scary moment. Right, you can see how it's a arched roof here. Let's get right up on the top. Here we go. Could get some nice views up here. Oh, it's a bit windy. Let's just do a little walk around and I'll give you some great insight. So that looks like a nice ridge along there. A big graveyard over there potentially. The graveyards over here seem a lot more impressive than our graves. They're like little houses almost. But yeah, pretty good views looking out everywhere really. And the breeze up here is nice and refreshing. That's where we were before, kind of in the centre, somewhere around there. Really nice views from up here though. You can see just the houses, they're all different heights, and some are further up the hill, some are further down the hill. It's just crazy, isn't it, when you look at it all? They're all so different, and it's like a big maze. You can see little roads winding in and out between the houses. But yeah, really good views from up here for €3 as well, to get pretty decent views. Probably worth it, to be honest. And that's a little church up there. We probably won't go to that because we can see it from here. But yeah, nice location. That's Enna in its entirety. I think we might go to the beach tomorrow to see this interesting cliff, so that should be good. Welcome back to the final day, and as you can tell, we're on the beach and we're going to the Turkish steps, which surprisingly, they're not actually steps. It's just some sort of rock formation, so let's go along to it and then we'll have a little swim and relax on the beach. Good view looking out with them cliffs over there. Nice blue sea over to that bustling town over there. There is our first view of the Turkish steps. It's that white bit of cliff. This is lovely, just walking along here. feet slightly in the water. There you go. You probably can't get too much closer to it without going in the water because there is a barrier, but pretty impressive. I'm not sure why it is called the Turkish steps, but you can see it kind of does look a bit like steps. A pretty interesting colour as well. I'm not sure why the rock is so white there. When I put my feet in, it didn't feel too cold in here. I have got water shoes on, just because, oh, it is a bit chilly. Just because I have a fear of standing on crabs and jellyfish. Oh, it's definitely a bit chilly. I was expecting it to be a bit warmer. I get really scared of the sea. I actually have a big fear of the sea. Like, what is that? I get scared of funny rocks. Right, so we're nearly in now. Oh, it's just chilly. It's not that deep. Oh, that's cold when it comes up. It's getting shallower here. Oh, that's cold. I'm just gonna have to get in. But yeah, really nice spot. It's not like freezing, it's just a bit bracing when the waves hit you like that. So here we go. Time to lay back and get in. Whoa! Oh yeah, that's nice. Woo! Oh, it's amazing. You really do forget how fun it is just to be in the sea, jumping over the waves. Oh, I'm gonna hit you. Right, I think I'm gonna have a little swim underwater, which you probably won't be able to see that well, but we'll go for it anyway. Oh! Oh, it's actually so much fun. I feel like a kid again. Whoa! Oh yeah. I said I'm gonna swim under, so I'll do it, and then I'll go put the camera away and just enjoy it and have a good time. But yeah, what a nice spot. Lovely spot. The sea is just so refreshing and nice. Just a nice temperature, not too hot, not too cold, just refreshing. Right, I'm gonna go stick the camera back and just enjoy swimming in the sun, making the most of my final day here. How relaxing this is. There you go, got a bit of a different view from the other side of the steps. Lovely blue sea as well. Pretty impressive though. It's a shame you can't walk along it anymore. So that's going to be it. This is going to be my last day in Sicily. If you did enjoy this series of videos, definitely make sure to leave a like and drop a sub. And if you want to watch my other videos from this series, click the screen now.